Hi everybody, my name is Alex and we are going to learn about checking the oil level on your BSA Gold Star. You're going to want to run your motorcycle for 3 to 5 minutes. So off with the side cover, it needs to be completely upright, as in put it on a paddock stand, put it in a wheel chock, or just have somebody hold the motorcycle upright. To measure the amount of oil, you need to fully screw the dipstick in. You don't have to make it super tight, it's just in, then retract your dipstick, and now you can take your reading. Our BSA is run what's called a dry sump system. That dry sump system has two distinct measurements. One when the engine is cold or lukewarm, and the other measurement when the engine is up to operating temperature. And that's where people make the mistake of getting the wrong measurement. They top it up and then exceed the design specifications. Filling your motorcycle with oil can cause numerous problems, such as oil leaks. Because of the excess pressure, well, the oil is just going to force its way out of your engine through seals. They're never going to reseal after the oil's forced their way out. Imagine the output shaft seal. That's the one where your primary sprocket is, your chain, where your gearbox is. Oh, oil coming out of there, it's going to be such an expensive fix. Also, you can end up with poor lubrication because excess oil can actually cause frothing, and that makes it more difficult for your oil pump to scavenge oil and pump it around the system. You can end up with things like a smoky exhaust, fouled spark plugs, and also you can have starting problems. The most important thing to take from this is overfilling your oil is not warrantable. So the damage it causes ain't covered under any of your warranty. So you will be paying for all the repairs if they can prove the oil was overfilled. And we're doing this because there's an influx of influencers on YouTube who are incorrectly servicing their motorcycles, or they're servicing their motorcycles but they're not giving it to you straight. They're giving you their version of servicing the motorcycle. I think I'll use this to demonstrate my point. I found somewhere for the washing up liquid to go. Let's have a look. So this is a representation of your oil tank, and can you see how the level is going? In order to check your oil level, you're going to want to run your motorcycle for 3 to 5 minutes. So off with the side cover. Once your bike's warmed up, you want to have a friend help you to right the bike. So it needs to be completely upright, as in put it on a paddock stand, put it in a wheel chock, or just have somebody hold the motorcycle upright. I have seen videos where influencers put wooden blocks under their side stands as if that's some kind of appeasement to the motorcycle manual. It's written by people who know the motorcycle, who engineered the motorcycle, and you will get a different reading as the degrees of lean happen. And again, here's a reminder why. Because your dipstick's on the side of the tank. Right back here is the rest of the tank. The tank is wider than what you're seeing. So here's the outside of the tank. And on the BSA, look, there's the pressed metal. And there is the rest of the tank. You now know that your dipstick is on the right-hand side of your oil tank. So I put a little marker on this screwdriver just to show you that if the motorcycle's upright, everything measures beautifully. As you lean the bike over, you can see the oil in the tank changes. You can see that now my dipstick is reading over full, and I'm inclined to remove some oil or not put in enough. The killer is, once your bike is back upright again, you'll actually have less oil in your tank than the motorcycle is supposed to have. When your motorcycle is cold, on the new dipstick, it should read near the low or minimum level. Once you've warmed up your motorcycle and it is at operating temperature, the dipstick should read at the maximum level, the maximum marker. To measure the amount of oil, you need to fully screw the dipstick in. So dipstick in, you don't have to make it super tight, it's just in, and then retract your dipstick, and now you can take your reading. I do hope you found this video useful. The guidance from BSA is in the description below. You wouldn't want to overfill your oil tank, which has happened to owners. You wouldn't want to underfill your motorcycle's oil. So just follow the instructions. You can't get it wrong. You're going to get the perfect reading. You're going to look after your investment. And as a side note, the reason I dip my oil is so that I can see the working quality of my oil. I can see the colour of it. Personally, I derive a huge amount of pleasure from dipping the oil on my motorcycles. If I've done a 250-mile ride on the Honda CB750, I like to dip its oil. I can watch the oil aging. I can see if there's any problems. That happened to me last year. Turned out I just needed to recheck the valves, and at the next oil change everything settled down again and the oil gradually aged. It's a pleasurable thing to be able to do with your motorcycle. Makes you a little bit more connected to it. Also, it's great to see if you're burning oil, not burning oil. A modern motorcycle like the BSA shouldn't be burning oil anyway, but it's your pleasure to be able to dip your oil, check your levels, and play some part in the maintenance of your motorcycle. Just do it correctly rather than continually topping it up or extracting on, thinking you're helping the bike and actually hurting it. Thank you all for watching.